Big Ed and Rose, the love story of the century. The show has aired, it's all finished, it's all done for, but what really happened afterwards? What's the follow-up? Welcome to Big Ed Rose Aftermath. Last episode, love was over. Ed was crying in tears. Rose had seen through his multiple lies and was not having it anymore. He already has his branding? What the hell? I didn't notice that. That's so funny. That actually makes sense for later. Honestly, impossible. Who would have thought this relationship, based on such a foundation of lies, would not work out? I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like based on stuff like this, because they obviously met online, and I met Marcy online, but I always felt in the back of my head that I really needed to meet her, because it's not a real relationship unless you've actually interacted with each other. It's not the same thing. Sorry, online relationship people, but just once this quarantine is up, let's hit it up, bang it out. You know what I'm saying?
So you think I'm bad? I'm a bad person. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that part. I love that response. So you think I'm bad? I'm a bad person. Yeah. Yeah. And I also want to just say for the record, yes, Ed is a bad person. He lies. He does a bunch of bad things. But I don't think that means that he's a lost cause or anything. I hope that he takes from this experience as a learning thing and recognize his flaws. Because I mean, he has good parts too. I don't want to just like, Ed is the worst. I hate him. It sucks. Like, these are common flaws in many people. Ed just have many of them, which is okay. You learn from them. You grow from them. Hopefully. If not, fuck them. So there's an updated clip where Big Ed tells his mom Rose is out.
How's Rose?
Oh no. Oh no. Don't make
Rose
Big Ed
out.
mom cry.
Rose is out.
Yeah, she's... No Rose. No love.
Rose. Oh. I'm so...
And to be fair, Big Ed looks a lot better with the beard. So I think Rose was actually wrong on that one. Marcia tells me to shave all the time. Why am I defending him?
Oh, sorry. Things weren't going. It's for the best. It's for the best. You were so excited. It makes me feel sad that things didn't work out for him. There was a lot of doubts in my mind. How can you fall in love with somebody online?
Told you. You gotta meet first. Oh, she should have had a rose. That would have been so epic. That would have completed the anime. What is that? I should know that. I play Animal Crossing. What is that flower? So what happened? Mom asks.
I wanted to...
Ed gives the full story.
Bring her over on a K-1 visa, but I asked her, you know, what she wants out of our relationship, and that's when she told me, you know, she wanted 2 kids. I'm not even ready to be a father to Prince, let alone, you know, father 2 more kids at 54 years old. When I told her I didn't want more kids, that upset her. And I would ask her about her past, Mom, and she didn't want to talk about her past.
I feel like you left out a little bit of details there, Ed. But I understand you're talking to your mom. It's okay. He conveniently forgot to tell his mom that he lied about his height, lied about wanting to have kids, refused to send $75 to her sister, then blamed Rose, criticized her village and home, mocked her family and their living situation and poverty, called Rose controlling for helping him with his wallet and giving the seller literally 20-cent tip, forced Prince to stay at home when they left the hotel, guilted her about her past, forced her to take an ICD test. Well, he didn't force her, but yes. Told her her breath stinks. I didn't see that. What the hell? Bought her toothpaste and mouthwash as a gift. Here you go, Rose. For no reason whatsoever, I have brought you a gift. Don't look too into it. I just like to gift people these things. I get that it's awkward to talk to people about their hygiene. I think I read somewhere that Rose had an ulcer. Why do I know all the nuances of all this? It's pathetic. and that's what caused her to have bad breath. But anyway, forced her to shave her legs and called it gross. He didn't force her, but he wasn't really subtle about it either. Let's get real here. Get her drunk on champagne to have his way. I don't know. Bought her panties and bras just so he could see her in them. I mean, come on, guys do that. I don't do that, but I know guys do that.
She didn't think I trusted her. Does that make sense?
What? That makes perfect sense, actually. I mean, I don't know what else you could have done. Even Ed's mom agree. So Ed has his face on 3 different languages. That's branding right there, even before the show is finished. I hope Rose does not talk to Ed. I find it really annoying. This is what guys do. They just give it some time and then they sling her back in. And then they're like, oh, bleh, bleh. But they haven't changed at all. Don't do it, Rose, is what I'm saying. Here we go. Follow up. What happened? Well, basically, after the show and before the show, Ed went on a ton of interviews. There's so many interviews of Ed that I found online. And I wanted to go through some of them, and let's do it.
We are here with, I'll call you the man, the myth, the legend. Big Ed himself is here.
Oh my God.
I mean, what I love about you, my friend, is that you have become already a standout superstar in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise.
Standout superstar. I mean, they are the biggest couple, to be fair. Look at this standout superstar that everyone loves so much. You're a star, but at what cost?
I mean, I do crazy things all the time. I'm somewhat of a gamer.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Sound the alarm. Big Ed is a gamer? Big Ed is a gamer? But this explains everything. The gaming community does not accept Big Ed. Sorry. We're all inclusive in every single way except Big Ed. No. Edgar, what's your opinion on... Oh, Edgar's just here for Tambourine, aren't you? Don't worry, Edgar. Tambourine is doing surgery. He'll be okay. She'll be okay, I mean.
I'm a natural goof, but I've always been able to laugh at myself.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, hold on, you got to tell me what you're holding here, because we've seen these.
Okay, so this is the one and only Big Ed sticker. I want to give you your own.
Wow.
These are all over the world. They're in Australia, they're in Russia. People have them on their water bottles. People send me pictures. People send me requests for this.
She's like, are you f***ing kidding me? Who would put this? Okay, so there's a bunch of puff talk, but then the interviewer finally gets into the tough questions, all right? The credited
And maybe they don't make every decision right. And look, people are saying, you didn't really tell this woman the truth about your height. You didn't tell her the truth about wanting to have kids or not. So how do you...
Just a couple things.
feel about those criticisms?
Well,
let's see it.
First of all, one thing that needs to be corrected. I just measured myself. I went for a checkup, and with shoes, I'm 5'1.5 inches.
Okay.
So can you please? Yeah. So no. So I was not completely honest.
A lie's a lie.
What the hell? Actually, I was measured with shoes. I wasn't technically lying. Yeah, okay. With my shoes, I'm 6 feet tall. God, come on. It doesn't work like that. I know who's joking, but still, come on, just own up to it.
I know. So I wasn't completely honest with Rose and about that and a couple other things.
Couple other things! There's like all these things against you, and you just defend the weakest one. And it's like, oh yeah, a couple other things. Oh yeah, the height thing, a couple other things.
And,
Classic.
That you know, you're, yeah, it's never a good idea to
say it, to lie. Thank you.
You have to be honest, and I'm learning that.
Yeah.
You know,
I hope so.
though
I
you
hope so,
have
Ed.
strong feelings for somebody, it's better, you know, to get it out in the open. And if not, it's going to come back and bite you.
Did it come back and bite you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, this is all I want. I just hope he learns from it. Because everyone lies. But you should not lie in a relationship. That's not a good idea. Right, Edgar? He's trying to get comfortable. Come on.
Have you guys had a lot of growth since then? I know you can't tell me everything, but it's a lot for her to process.
Okay, so how are they doing now?
It is, and we're in a really good place. That's all I can say.
We're in a really good place? Oh, I beg to differ. It's not good to lie. We're in a really good place. So apparently, they haven't spoken at this point at all. I guess he had to lie or say something to kind of... Because the show hasn't fully aired at this point. I think at least. I'm not sure. Rose responds on her Instagram. Oh my god. And the story is different.
This is me, Rose. So, I want to say,
She wants to say, tell us the scoop, Rose. Tell us the scoop.
how dare you to make me embarrassed in front of million people.
Oh.
Please, people, don't believe him. It's fake.
Whoa.
He does really care of me.
He doesn't really
Just
care about
to
you?
get famous, that's why.
He just want
doing
fame?
that.
Oh my god.
And
Wait, that's a lie, obviously. Big Ed doesn't want fame. That's not why he put merch on his face everywhere. That has nothing to do with it, alright?
I always talk about you. You are always liar.
He's always liar! You tell him, girl. You tell him. Always liar. The fact that she didn't get money from the show, yet he did, is gross. Damn! I guess he's the one that contacted the show and signed the contract, and she just kind of went along with it. That's unfortunately how it works. I don't know, actually. She should have definitely gotten paid if she was part of the show, right? She was part of it as much as he was. Okay, so this is a more recent interview during
social distancing.
I woke up last Sunday morning and it wasn't a good morning because all of the haters came out because I had asked Rose to, if she would shave her legs. And
those haters, huh? I get it. It's like internet, people get caught up. Because obviously it's not a big deal. It's not the worst thing that's anyone's ever done, but it is worth criticism. But then it all gets lumped up and it goes overboard and it just becomes mudded by the internet. And unfortunately, it just gets brushed off. Haters!
Trouble after the viewing was when I'd asked Rose to take an STD test.
Yes.
And I rely on my daughter a lot for feedback and, and kind of counseling in a way. And she's like, Dad, if you would have gotten the test before you left the U.S., when you got there and you would have asked Rose, hey, I want you to take this STD test because I did.
Oh, so he got an STD test.
That would have been, I think, more of the appropriate thing to do.
I kind of get it. Like, you come from completely different backgrounds and apparently she didn't like talking about their past. But to just drop that on someone when you just met them is kind of weird. It's just kind of uncomfortable, and especially the way he said it. The whole thing is so dumb. He's a true narcissist, can't be fixed. I like to believe people can be fixed. I don't think anyone's unfixable. Y'all keep promoting this creepy old perv. What's her side of the story? Right? I agree.
When it comes to a new woman potentially in your life, finding love, what are you doing differently this time around?
I want to hear this.
First of all, I'm
just
going to
be
listen
honest.
to my daughter. That's number one.
No, you gotta be honest.
I'm also going to
be honest.
Definitely be more tactful. It's been a
Oh
while
my God.
since I've been in a relationship, and I wasn't trying to be offensive in any way, and I have never ever said anything negative.
Oh my God. Just be honest. That's literally all you have to say. He's learned nothing, right, guys? Great.
What I've learned is this, okay?
Be
Just
honest.
Be honest. And
Thank you.
If they're going to run.
Thank you.
They're going to run. And this surreal experience, it cost me, I don't know, 3 to 4 months of my life and about
shut up.
$5,000. But
Shut the f up. You made a ton of money off this. Come on. He has like a cameo. I don't know why people are paying for this, but hey, it's your money. $66. Are you serious? Dude, the amount of times I've been asked to get a cameo by Cameo or other companies is like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. 26,000 pounds. What is that? That's $33,000. Let's say Cameo takes 30%. That's 23,000. Oh, I lost 5,000. Shut up.
And that's the best gift that Rose gave me is I'm ready to fall in love. I'm not afraid anymore.
Okay, well, that's great. I have yet to see just some sort of apology. I know it's hard for people who's not used to this sort of thing, but just own up to it. That's all you have to do. Just be like, I wasn't honest. I wasn't truthful. That was a big mistake on my part. And if anything I learned from this experience is that, and next time I find love, that's what I'm just going to do. I know I still have flaws, but I hope to work for them, and whoever loves me will accept me for them. Right? Am I writing an apology for Big Ed here? This is what I'm saying. Ed, you can charge me 66. I'll charge you 66 pounds for it. Just invoice me. I think most people would feel satisfied with that. But instead, it just comes the whole narrative. All the haters, all the bullies, and yada, yada, yada. When the internet is forgiving, as long as you say heartfully the right thing and what you mean. I gotta say, though, despite Rose not getting any money and whatever, who cares? I mean, it seems unfair, but at the same time, she's the one that went rose above, and she was the one that was honest, and she didn't act wrong or completely out of line in any of this. She still has her integrity, and that's worth whatever, $23,000 bucks or your integrity. I don't know. I personally, I mean, it's easy for me to say I have money, but I guess what I'm saying is, in my opinion, she came out on top for sure. So that's the whole story. I doubt they're gonna reconnect after all of this. It seems like there's still bad blood between them, but that's the end of the saga. That's the whole aftermath. That's it. I'll probably do another TLC in the future with another couple because they're really fun for some reason. It's just stupid drama, but still. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like gently. Oh, so softly. Join the Floor Gang. Ow! Check out to become a member. I do live streams frequently, and it's really fun to hang out with you guys on there, all the members. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. And see you guys tomorrow. That's right. Hey,